What's up, guys? Welcome back to White Rabbit. Guys, today basically, I just got a few images of Italy, some photochrome photographs of Italy, and what photochrome photographs are. They're basically black and white photographs, then which colors have been added to. Okay. So you can't expect the system that's enslaving you to tell you any truths that's going to actually help you wake up and do something and actually get on with freeing your soul, because that's what they really want. They want your soul. Your soul is infinite, forever, radiating with energy and life, guys. That's the goal. That's the end goal. Get your soul for real. The body still lets you die. If they can get your soul into into a system where that body in that system doesn't die, then they have you permanently, and then it becomes very tricky to get out. At least we still have death. Death is the way out of the game, is the opportunity to set yourself free. Although a lot of people come back due to 3D programs that they've, obviously been through whilst being present and alive, and so right now that's why we see the system trying to control the way we think, the way we behave, the way we act, because that's as much they need to do that much in order for them to be satisfied that you'll be reincarnated back here because of your education and your information that you've taken in. It would automatically bring you back here, because once you get to the other side after death, archons are really just your own negative thoughts manifested for you. So whatever you manifest, or we can even be Jesus Christ that's going to come to you and tell you, listen, you've been bad in this lifetime, you need to go back, and you don't question God if you're a Christian. So they have you in so many, they can get you to come back and reincarnate in so many different ways. As long as you follow a way of the system, then you can be reincarnated, which means trapped here. But their end goal is to not worry about the body anymore, because it's hard work having to brainwash you and keep programming you every day. It's hard work. They just want to be able to just have you forever and not have to worry about that, and the only way they can do that is by getting your soul into a system where you can't escape, where you don't die, where you don't have a body, where they control that environment. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about watching out, really. Being, their aim is to harvest the souls. Okay, and so far there's been a way that they've been doing it, and that's through programming, conditioning, and all these things that you've seen play out throughout history, and resets as well. Resets have played a big part, but however, each reset they lose souls. Lose souls meaning not every soul comes back into this fucking hologram. They realize what's going on, and they ascend, so to speak. Now, every time they do a reset, they are guaranteed a good number of souls that they'll be taking with them in the next reset, because programming gets people to reincarnate. Okay, programming attaches you to karma. Karma gets you trapped in the cycle of reincarnation. In order to break free, you need to break free from the programming of the system, from what the system is teaching you. Okay, what the system is attempting to tell you or get you to believe reality is. That's the important thing. Okay, guys, because the system at the moment, it has to work really hard to keep you a slave, to keep you dumbed down, to keep you in a low vibration, because if it doesn't, you'd wake up and you'd realize who you truly are, and that's scary for them, because once you wake up and you realize who you truly are, then they really can't control you anymore and benefit from you, because they want to be like gods, you know what I mean? Which is something that we are naturally. So they're playing God because we are God. They're playing us. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's interesting. You know, but guys, wake up. You know, they're picking up their game. You know, and yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, guys, you know, I'm just taking you through. I hope I'm not going by too quickly. You know, and these people at this time, I strongly believe they were using free energy. Free energy, guys. Get used to it. It's time to wake up. You need to know the truth is about the light. You know, you can feel good all you want. You still be receiving bullshit and things that are not factually or necessarily true. Okay. That, you know, they just make believe. Okay, the truth isn't a easy pill to swallow, guys. All right, so, but this is me trying to do my part for my fellow gods. You know, we're souls. You know, like, we're just in this realm right now, and yes, things are out of hand, but luckily we can still get out, and that's the point. You know, that's why, you know, hence why you can. You know, I can attempt to wake you up at least, because you'll get to a point where you won't be able to just get out like you can now. You know, like, if they can get you into a different holographic environment where you don't have a body and they control the laws and rules of that, and physics, and, you know, and all that of that world, you be screwed, because you're trapped now. They don't control the rules of this realm, because we were naturally here. They found us here and they took over and they enslaved us. Luckily for us, they're still within our natural environment, which means that they have to try to control us from outside, programming our minds. Okay, once they are able to take our consciousness from this space and transfer it into a space which they create now, okay, then they don't need to try and control you from fucking outside. They don't need to try to lie to you anymore. They can tell you, shut the fuck up, you're my slave. And if you say, oh no, I'm not, they can just turn your fucking body off, because they own this system, and put you in a box somewhere, and you're just sitting down in the corner for 1,000 years. Remember, you're a soul, you don't die. Your consciousness, you last forever. So you're very powerful, which means you have the potential of creating a very powerful hell for yourself if you're not aware of these things. If they've done a great job at keeping you fucking focus on some bullshit that has nothing to do with ultimate reality, like pretty much nothing that you know is true, like nothing that's been taught to you by the mainstream narrative is true in terms of world interaction, you know, socializing with people, what people really are, who you really are, what you're really doing here, what, you know, who built the structures that surround you, you know, how many civilizations have been here before us, who's really in control, what reality really is. You know, they're not telling you all these important things. Okay, so did not build these structures that we have. You know, they were already here, built by a civilization that had advanced technology. By our past ancestors, we had advanced technology. They came here, they wiped everything that we had through many resets, and here we are today, and they're still fucking trying to control us, trying to destroy us, trying to make us disconnect from who we truly are, which is God. We are God. We are infinite energy. We are soul beings. We're not physical beings. Before we knew that we came here for just the experience, to be to have a physical experience, and we could leave this physical body whenever we wanted. We didn't need to die. But since they've come here and they fucked up they destroy the atmosphere with all their bullshit, poisoning the atmosphere, poisoning the food. Thank God, well, not really because we're God, but luckily for us, not really, because there's no such fucking thing as luck. But the good thing is that we can die now. Our bodies can die, which is great, because if our bodies couldn't die, we would have been stuck here forever. And trust me, you do not want to be stuck here forever under the control of the system. I mean, they wouldn't even allow it to begin with, because they kill you off anyways. We had a much longer life expectancy before. Now our life expectancy is like 60 to 70 fucking years, you know. It goes down. But my point, guys, these outsiders came in, took over, destroyed our history, destroyed our truth, and taught us their ways, their way of living. The future that everybody talks about, that everybody thinks about, flying cars, free energy, all these beautiful things, skyscraper buildings that go all the way up to the heavens, whatever, you know, all these ideas of the future that they've given you, that they've taught you, that they've said, that they've showed in movies, is all from the past, guys. This is what it was like before they destroyed everything. In terms of technology, guys, we were so much advanced. It was about using free energy. There's no such thing as anti-gravity craft, because gravity doesn't exist, guys, you know. But they taught you that gravity exists, and just by teaching you that alone, it sets you off in a completely different path than you being born and your parents telling you that gravity doesn't exist, guys. It's about density, okay? And if you want to create a vehicle that can float, is about you understanding how to generate the same electromagnetic field that our world uses, and somehow tapping into that electromagnetic field, and so on. My point is, your explanation will be different to that person, but because we're born and we're literally programmed BS, you know, hence why the result, you know, is a BS world. It's a bullshit world, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's such BS that you tell people that, you know, giants existed. They think that's crazy. They think they're the only ones that came out of nothing, of a big bang. How can nothing become something? That doesn't make sense, does it? You think you came out of a big bang, yet you're the only one, and your government doesn't lie to you. That's fucking crazy. It's just crazy. Guys, I'm gonna end it here, guys. Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead, leave us a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next one, guys. White Rabbit over and out. Peace.